What's up, everybody? It's me. It's your boy Alexis Maurice, and I have my friend, my confidant, my guest co-host. Introduce yourself.
Anthony.
What's that little cheer? Jump in, jump out, and introduce yourself. I said jump in there, woo, woo, and introduce yourself. And then you supposed to say, my name is Tony. Oh yeah, you don't know that?
No, I was in the band.
I was in the band too, but
I ain't played.
You ain't used to be outside cheerleading with the girls when you was little.
Anthony, no. Kick my ass. You know?
Mine did too, but I used to watch the little girls. They used to do all that stuff.
That won't help.
Anyway, tell us who you are, where you're from.
Tony, I'm from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Live in Charlotte now.
All right, people, you guys remember Tony? He and I did a Real Housewives of Atlanta review a couple of episodes back, or whatever the case may be, and we need to touch bases on that. But tonight's episode is really dedicated to some hot news just off the press. So go ahead and pour yourself a glass of wine, put on some lipstick, pull up a chair, because we about to discuss the latest happenings in Hollywood. What are we drinking on tonight? I picked this up from a friend's house. This is some Yellowtail Cabernet.
Well, you know.
Say that word. Child, we don't know. We don't know what we drink, child.
Something.
Right, something Savion or something Savion or some foolishness like that. That's the same thing JayZ was saying when Solange was moving the hell out of him earlier today. So I woke up this morning and
I woke up like this.
I woke up like this. But anyway, woke up this morning and all over social media, all over the news, was apparently this video that leaked.
Ooh, Jesus. Yeah.
Enters.
Fix it, Jesus.
Yes, fix it, Jesus, fix it, Jesus. In walks Beyonce, and she goes to the corner with her arms crossed like this right here.
Like she
In this corner, we got Jigga, JayZ, Hova, Mr. Carter, all of that stuff in the left corner. And in the right corner, we got baby sister, Sandcastle Disco.
Yes, that's my shit.
Yes, I love that song. Solange. And so all of a sudden, when the elevator, child, you know, your parents always say, you never know what happens behind closed doors. When them elevator doors went shut, I don't know what happened. I don't know who said what. I don't know who got caught cheating on who. I don't know who made the potato salad and it wasn't good. But all I know is Solange walked over to him, put her finger like this, and she let his ass have it. And I'm trying not to cuss no more. But Lord Jesus, fix it, Jesus. Solange went ham on JayZ in that video. So it was a clip that was going around that was about a minute long, but I actually had the opportunity to watch the full 3-minute clip. Shout out to my co-host Trey Hollywood for sending me the link, child, because you know we got to stay informed of what's going on. But I saw the whole video. What do you make of this?
Well,
and while you're talking, I'm gonna sip my wine.
Well, to me, it looks like it was something built up. I don't feel like it was something that just happened that night.
Right.
And I don't believe it had to do something with Beyonce. And Beyonce felt like, I ain't even gonna get into it because she got every right to do it.
She got my back. Solange always say, nobody mess with my sister because you know I'm gonna take up for her, or whatever the case may be. She kicked Jay in the cock. She did everything that you could possibly think of.
On him
she spat. Now that is the ultimate.
That's like saying I'm done with you.
Dismiss. Power is over. The end.
And at one point it looked like she was addressing Beyonce like, bitch, you gonna let him do this? And then she started addressing JayZ again. And I was just like,
honey,
I just need some audio on that. I was like, please.
First of all, whoever leaked that tape to TMZ probably ain't gonna have to work a day in their life no more, ever again.
But they better be hiring from an Illuminati. That's what they need to be doing.
Child, like, what? Okay, you got sisters.
Yeah.
I have one sister. So, if what would you do if you're standing in the elevator like that? What would you do?
If I was in whose shoes?
If you was in Beyonce's shoes.
Well, it depends on what the argument was. That's why I'm only thinking about what the argument could have been about, because if you think about it, not only did she not do anything, she also left with Solange. And I ain't never seen no woman leave with the aggressor when they're aggressing against their husband.
Because when it first happened, Beyonce was chilling in the cut or whatever. She wasn't doing anything. Solange was attacking her husband, and then they broke up or whatever. And then it started back again after then, and then it stopped. And then they were the bodyguard, Julius, was trying to get Jay out or whatever, but they couldn't figure out who wanted to go first.
So Beyonce ended up going first, and then that was stupid because Beyonce, then the bodyguard, and then JayZ was like trying to address what's her name, Solange, and I'm just like, well, why would you? And you've been trying to break up this fight the whole time. Why are you gonna let the two that's fighting?
If you watch the video, the guy pushed the emergency button, and it stopped, and which was the right thing to do. You didn't want to go out because apparently this happened the night of the Met Gala. FYI, I don't know if I shared that with you. The after party or whatever the case may be. He pushed the emergency stop button on the thing. I guess trying to let them work it out before they got off the elevator. But then when they was trying to get off the elevator, she was going for his ass again. I don't know what had happened. Like, what do you think? What do you think? Because y'all know we will never ever know what happened in that elevator.
We better know, because my thing is,
we're never gonna know.
I need Oprah to get on that. Oprah and her team.
Oprah ain't the one. She too friendly with Beyonce. You know who I'm gonna put on it? Now Barbara is retiring this week.
No.
But that's who ain't who I want.
Sawyer need to get on.
The hell no. Let me tell you the bitch that's gonna get the tea. That damn Wendy Williams.
That's
what we need to know. The American people want to know.
Beyonce never
what happened.
Never even addressed when
she ain't got to address it. But when did you need to get her team on it and let's find out what had happened in that elevator?
Somebody that Beyonce respects is gonna respect her story.
No, who gonna spin it? And I ain't got time for that. This is family drama, and we all want to know what the hell happened. So today, Twitter blew up with the hashtag what JayZ said to Solange or something like that. It's this hashtag, honey. People are coming out the woodworks and all kind of stuff. Talk about when you gonna drop your next album, or you ain't as talented as your sister. Like, people is just saying all kind of stuff that could cause her to go off in the magnitude that she did to JayZ. My theory is it's a buildup. As we said earlier, something has gone on for quite some period of time. People talking about JayZ beating on Beyonce. I don't believe that. You think so?
Honestly, I don't know.
Child, we'll never know.
But they said he does have a history of being violent with women.
Let's get Foxy Brown on the phone to see if she knows anything. Let's get her on the phone to see if she knows anything. I mean, it's we would never know. Everybody's waiting for their cap to put on some kind of spin.
Something had to happen outside of the elevator for that some other people saw where it's gonna get out.
Now I'm gonna tell you who knows.
Who? The
security officer. And if he got sense, he'll sell the damn store.
Because
people want to know. He ain't got to work a day in his life ever again if he just tell the people, like you and me.
I just hope
all of us regular folk.
I hope it doesn't come out like that. I mean, at the end of the day, that is their business. And
honey, it's for the world to see now. So bump that. Listen, we don't get opportunities like this. This is a window to get into that marriage and find out what the hell is going on. And I'm nosy. I'm one nosy mother blanker. So I need to know what's going on, honey. Like, seriously. Beyonce and JayZ has been picture perfect. Everybody, they're behind the scenes. No one knows their business. So this is an out that people like me, I say it, I've been trying to figure out what the hell is going on between them for quite some time now. Right. So, this is the first situation that's making them look like regular people, like you and I. Like, your brother or your sisters might get into little domestic disputes. This makes them more real to me. People all on Facebook, black people sensationalizing violence and blah, blah. Get the fuck out of here with all of that foolishness. We just want to know the tea, okay? Just give us the tea and let us know what had happened or whatever. But everybody's waiting for some kind of response from either one of their camps. Solange is on Twitter carrying on like nothing happened. Beyonce and JayZ are at the Brooklyn game sitting courtside like absolutely nothing happened.
Trying to save face.
Right, trying to save face. And a lot of people are thinking or saying that they're probably just going to go as if nothing happened. and just don't comment on it at all.
But I mean, eventually it's gonna eat the marriage up from the inside out, and it's gonna come out.
All I know, if that was my sister, one thing I would say, I commend JayZ because he didn't hit her back.
Yeah.
You know, all he did was he was kind of blocking, and I'm very proud of him for that, because some people, you know, a man is only going to take but so much. I definitely do not condone violence, especially between a man and a woman, but women have to realize no man is going to continue to just sit there and let you beat on them like that. And then she spat on him. That was so nasty. That was so nasty. But I commend him. I'm thankful that he did not hit her back.
We commend him for what we saw. Yeah.
What you mean, what we saw?
What we saw.
We don't know what happened beforehand,
We don't know what happened beforehand.
Child, we don't know what had happened beforehand.
So, I mean,
she took her purse and slapped the shit out of him with it. All the contents just flew all over the place. Her driver's license, her maxi pad, you know, all that, girl. It was just all over the place in the thing. Then he found it. Now, JayZ did pick up the purse.
No, he picked up Beyonce's purse.
Oh, shoot. I thought it was Solange's purse that he picked up.
Beyonce took it back and she put it in her other hand. But Solange had her purse in her hand the whole time.
I don't know what had happened, but all I know is that we need to know. We need to figure out. Like I said, Instagram, all kind of funny pictures all day long. You actually just showed me one.
Oh, yeah.
Is it on your Instagram?
It's on my Facebook.
It's on his Facebook or whatever, but it's this one where they got the video, the video, but they overlap the video with the scene from the Players Club. The sound.
Everybody get out!
Everybody get out!
It's bitches like you.
And then there's another one with the little bear.
Her head her head's like, was it bobbing like a?
That's a little mushroom. She got a little mushroom cut.
I don't know. I don't know what he was like. Must have been kind of like really trying to jerk her back.
And people talk about she need to maximize on this or whatever because she ain't sold a hit record in years. Solange models internationally, y'all. Like seriously, she's not hurting for money at all. I'm gonna tell you somebody who need to come out and tell us what's going on. Matthew knows, because you know he behind them child support payments, child. He need to go ahead and sell this store and let us know what the real tea is.
Don't he got some coin?
Child, Matthew Knowles' production company is going down the tank, child. People who up under him say he's always mismanaging them. The same thing Latavia and Latoya used to say several years ago.
Did you hear that bitch sing on the...
I haven't watched the movie.
She sounded fuck terrible.
No, don't say
she said,
that.
Yeah. I was like, girl,
well, you know, that's what alcohol and drugs does to your voice after a period of time. It wears and tears on it. And she said she used to battle with alcohol a whole lot. I'm just saying.
Bitch, you said you drink all the damn time and you can still hold a
I can't hit. You know how you rock that.
And that bitch can't sing no more either. Don't bring her up. That don't got nothing to do with nothing. No.
See, I can't hit them notes like I used to. Now, when I was
Beyonce be drinking. She drinking the watermelon.
Beyonce don't be drinking nothing.
And she get tipsy.
She get some fists in her damn mouth for what be going on. I just want to know, girl, we want to know what happened. Like, don't keep us waiting. Eventually, it's gonna come out.
It's gonna come out.
But that's enough. I think that's all I want to say on this whole Beyonce thing.
Yeah, I was getting.
So, story is developing. Like I said, it had to be something very serious, very serious, for her sister to go off like that, and Beyonce just stand there. At the end of the day, they did. JayZ did exit, and they followed behind. And from what I saw. Beyonce and Solange Solange, what's her name? Solange got into a car and they left, and JayZ went his separate way.
Right.
So she was in the car, had to calm his ass down and all kind of stuff like that.
Calm her ass down.
Yeah, calm her down. But speaking of marriage, another marriage that's in shambles, and I'm actually sad to hear this.
Hurt my spirit.
Yeah, it hurts my spirit a lot. SherriShepard, you guys know, comedian and the host of ABC's The View, with Barbara Walters and Whoopi Goldberg and etc. She's the other black girl on the show with the big titties. But she actually, her husband, Lamar Sally, has actually filed for divorce on May the 2nd, citing irreconcilable differences between the two. Now, the twist to this whole situation is they actually have a surrogate mother, and the baby is due in July. And Mr. Sally is actually seeking full custody with spousal support and child support for the baby. So not only are they divorcing, but he's seeking support.
To me,
full custody.
That sounds like he was out for the come up
from the beginning.
Todd.
Right.
Like
don't say Todd. I don't think he's doing that.
like Todd, but you need like Todd. Everyone is accusing Todd.
I need my Kenyan fan. I'm so hot.
But yeah, that sounds like we gonna wait until we have a surrogate mother about to give birth to this child
in a couple of months
for you to say, I want a divorce. Like who does that?
So nobody knows exactly what's going on.
And then you want full custody,
right? On top of that, and monthly stipend, monthly
who
payments or whatever. They've only been married for about 3 years
and
now.
To me, that makes sense, because then you're gonna talk about the prenuptial agreement saying if $60,000 isn't enough, but then you want to get full custody. You trying to say either way you're gonna give me some money,
right?
But my thing is, with a prenuptial agreement, you signed that at the beginning of your marriage, so if it's okay then, it should be okay now.
Sherri wants the prenup enforced because he walks away being, I think it was, if the marriage was 3 to 5 years, he would only walk away with $60,000, but he's actually wanting the prenup. He wants it to be. He wants to go against it. What is the word I'm looking for, child? He wants to dispute it or whatever. Refute the prenup.
He don't want it to go.
Citing fraud, saying that it was fraud or something of that particular nature.
Fraud, and you signed it.
Right. So she, from my understanding, she has filed her papers today, which is Monday.
She can do a lot better.
Yeah, she can. Now, quiet as it's kept, they say Barbara and Whoopi and all of them were telling her not to marry this man or whatever, but she decided to go ahead with it anyway. Beautiful wedding. She was doing that Star Jones stuff, with endorsements and all kind of stuff like that for the show. But as it comes out that the marriage has proven Barbara and all of them right, because they kind of felt that he was after her money in the first place. So this is a developing story as well. I don't know what's going to happen here because it's an unborn baby that's involved. Sherri already has another little boy, or whatever. So I don't know what's going on. She did go on The View today, and she did not make any comments about her situation. She carried on moving on. As we know, Sherri likes to keep her personal life personal, or whatever. But this is another situation where we need to know the tea, because he just moved out there with her.
He did?
3 months ago. Really? So before he can actually file for divorce, he has to be a resident for 6 months. This is what I was reading today, according to TMZ and CNN.com. He filed there or whatever, but he's going to change the status to divorce in 3 months, which he would actually be out there for 6 months. Oh, wow. The law gets tricky with this whole divorce and separation and all kind of stuff. That's why I was for birds. I ain't got time for all of that stuff. But Sherri, I'm so sorry to hear that or whatever. Like, seriously, we all were rooting for you. And
that makes me so sad about relationships in general. Like, people can be, you never know what people's intentions are, and that's
right. You never ever know what people's intentions are. But hopefully, like I said, this is a developing story, and we'll get more of this. Our heart go out to you, Sherri. We're praying for you and your union, and hopefully y'all can get it together, whatever the case may be. So when Sherri hit The View today, the first thing that she was actually talking about was the fact that the NFL draft with MichaelSam, which is the first openly gay, now he is officially an NFL player, came out, of course, and he kisses his boyfriend on national TV. So it sparked a lot of controversy today because of the fact that, it was on national TV. ESPN actually recorded the fact of them kissing each other and all kind of stuff like that. Say what?
He still have to make the team. He's not an official player yet. He has to make the roster of 53.
Okay. Quadre, our informant, Red Boy Quad, he's in the kitchen cooking chicken or whatever. He just informed the maid, hey babe. He just informed us that apparently he's not officially on the team. I don't know nothing about that child. I don't know nothing about all them sports. All I know, he got drafted.
He gay.
And he kissed his boyfriend on national TV, and now people are all upset because it was like they shouldn't have said, they shouldn't have showed it. How do you feel about it?
I feel like my thing is that's what we need to move the country in the right direction of making gays equality. Like, it should not be taboo to say that I'm gay. Like, if I want to talk about my boyfriend, I can, because you talk about your girlfriend. Like, why does it, why does it matter?
Okay, so put yourself in the place of a parent. So, why you got 2 boys. You got one that's 10 and you got one that's 8. And they grew up loving, the Miami Heats or something like that. And then they see their favorite player turn over and kiss another man on national TV. How would you explain that to them?
You be like, he likes a boy.
Right.
Because one thing is, you're gonna grow up in a world where that is common.
Right.
So why act like it doesn't exist?
Right. A lot of people are saying, parents, they're posing that question. What do you say to my child when my child see his favorite player kissing another man?
You shed light.
That's when you stand in and you start parenting.
Right.
I mean, that's just my personal.
You shed light on the darkness that you put them in, and keep them away from the ignorance.
I remember,
there's no need to keep on acting like it doesn't exist.
Right.
The gays are here, and they're here to stay. Like, it don't matter.
I look at it like this. I remember when I was young, and when my family, we all used to sit around and watch movies and stuff, and when the sex scene came on, your parents was like, close your eyes, or go in the other room, or something like that. And so we were like, I remember when, JT, do you remember this? When we were, we all came up to visit your family in Norfolk. And everybody used to, we were watching the Michael Jackson thing or whatever, and there was a certain part that came on and they told us to close our eyes. We couldn't see it. We had to go around the corner in the room. I don't know if you remember this, but I remember this. But after a period of time, as I got older, I started asking my parents, well, why do I have to leave? What am I missing? And at that point, when I was acquisitive enough to start asking questions, they told me, this is a sex scene and this is why we don't want you to see it and blah, 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 blah. It is a part of life. You'll learn about it when you get older. The end. Or whatever. But a lot of people are still upset because of the fact that they showed him kiss this man. First of all, he was crying too much. Or whatever. But I mean, in that moment, that's a big thing for him. You're right.
Big thing for him, especially big knowing.
But he was just
everyone
crying
knows
too much. Don't you think?
Listen, he can't be emotional.
He was crying too much. The big man sitting there crying, doing all that darn crying. He ain't got time for that. Stop being, such a wuss and be thankful. Jump up and down and hoop and holler. Everybody want to see no man boo cry.
Their gratefulness differently. He was happy.
And he leaning and kissing his little boyfriend. But one thing I noticed about homosexuals in the limelight, I noticed that a lot of them date white men.
How do
you feel about that?
They know white guys know to keep their goddamn mouth shut because just like the Carrie Rose guy, Queen got up there and ruined it for all the gays, and I'm upset.
How did he ruin it for all the gays?
Because he got up there and, he takes me in his Rolls Royce and he not even cute. Like, teeth aren't even straight. Like, he just
keep quiet now, cause he gonna come beat your ass like Solange.
He gonna beat my ass.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm backpedaling for a minute. I'm backpedaling. One of the funniest pictures of this whole Beyonce thing was when JayZ was in the elevator and it was depicting Solange upside down like Chun-Li doing the spin side kick. That was you didn't play video games when you were young.
You mean from
Street Fighter?
Yeah, I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about.
I guess that didn't go over like I thought it would. It was funny to me because I grew up playing Street Fighter and Chun-Li spin side kick or whatever. That was just funny to me. Anyway, what you were saying about how the black boy ruined it for all the other gay black people?
He just ruined it for all the gays and the black gays in the community. They already look at us as being messy and boisterous about I'm gay and
me roar, shake my titties and all that kind of stuff that.
He just further escalated the stereotype of black gay men, and I'm upset about that.
Well, all I want to say is congratulations to MichaelSam on being drafted. He was like the last pick or something like that, which I thought he was such a good player. I don't know why he didn't get picked earlier.
The last shall be first.
He wasn't last.
Hey! Oh! Yes! Yes! Say it again! The last shall be first. The last shall be first. Yes, child. That's for anybody who's ever been put off anything, child. You are the last, but you are the first. But that's all for this episode, of course. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like the video, share it on Facebook, retweet it on Twitter, take a picture of it, put it on Instagram, because a bitch is trying to come all the way up. Thank you so much, my friend, for sitting down and chatting with me. And next episode, we'll probably be talking about all of the reality shows down there in Atlanta, child, because Housewives of Atlanta, and
they did a reality show in Charlotte.
Medicine, Married to They are doing one. These little sisters, they're filming it.
Fuck that! I don't want to be on a reality show. I want
What you gonna do in a reality show?
Be
What's your
me.
storyline?
I'm gonna be me. I got lots of stories to tell.
Loose goose?
Bitch, I'll bob you in your motherfucking head.
No, please don't. Don't do that. Don't put my hair like
like Kenya, like Portia.
yeah, because I fight that bitch. Anyway, but thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you